Hello, so welcome back to another episode of whatever it is I'm doing with the Fiesta. In this rendition of me trying to figure out what I'm doing, I'm tackling the seat mounts. I mean, this video is probably going to be shot over the course of like a week or something, so you'll have to ignore the continuity. I'm basically going to get the bits inside the car painted before I paint the whole inside, and the cage is finished welding in. So I've got seat mounts to do. I've got both bottom plates and the actual mounts that the seats attached to, because I don't want them sat on top of the car any longer. I feel like it's going to end up doing something to the roof, because the roof is only single skin. Yeah, so I'm going to sand these down. I'll get them painted up. I'll probably leave them to cure for a little while, and then I'm going to try and get hold of some stone chip foil for between these and the seats, because I don't want to scratch anything. These are going 3-stage pearl white as well, as long with the rest of the interior, so they're going to blend in quite nicely. I think they'll look really good against the seats. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they go right. I'm really hoping there's no colour deviation between these and the inside of the car, but only time will tell. These are going to be painted separately to the inside of the car, so they're never going to be exactly the same, but I can try and get them roughly there. But they just look crap in black, and they look battered from where they have been battered. Holes drilled in them to make them fit, because they didn't actually sit at the right place when I got them for someone who is 6'3" in a very small hatchback. So yeah, that's basically what this is going to be. A bit of interior prep, some prep and some paint on the seat mounts. Maybe a few other bits here and there. Who knows? Here I've got my wheels. I painted these up quite a while ago now. They've been sat for absolutely ages. But these are 3-stage pearl white, the same colour that the rest of the car's going as well. I'm hoping when they're on the car, in the sun, they'll absolutely pop. It'll look amazing. At least that's the plan. But I absolutely love these wheels. I think they're going to look great. I've seen other Fiestas with Pro 1.2s on. I think they're probably the best looking wheel you can get for a Fiesta. And especially the colour. Both colours matching each other. The green and the white, I think it's just going to look really good, because it's already got white OZs on it anyway. I'll probably end up painting them once I've got these on, but I'm not going to bother putting these on until I've got tyres, and there's no point getting tyres until it's ready for MOT, because knowing my luck, I'll buy some really expensive nice tyres for it, and then something will crop up and it'll sit for like 3 years, and then it won't get MOT'd, and then I would have wasted all that money on tyres that go out of date. So yeah, that's the plan. I don't know whether to do the OZs the same colour, do them pearl white as well, matching set, or if I should paint them a different colour. Comment below, let me know what you think. I was thinking either grey or white, just goes with the theme, like a nice anthracite grey or something like that. But yeah, let me know what you think, and yeah, let's crack on with getting these seat mounts prepped. Right, back we are. So I have painted these. I was a little bit cheeky and I stuck these in the back of the boot. So I'm going to quickly get these built up. They're all painted. They've had a good couple of days to set properly. As much solvents come out of them as probably going to. I didn't go too hard with the clear coat, and they got a full bake. So yeah, that's them. That's 3 coats of pearl and a very heavy drop coat as well. I didn't bother doing the backs. It's never going to get seen when it's in the car, so there is no point. And it was going to be really awkward doing the backs as well if I did do them. So I just didn't bother. Which one of these? Pretty sure these are the driver's side ones, which is that plate. So I'm going to bolt these to that, whip it back in the car, see how it looks. Okie dokie, so that's one of them done. Got them the wrong way around. I knew I would. I had to check the photos as soon as I tried putting them back together because I couldn't remember where all the holes lined up. But I've got this one done. This is actually the driver's side one. I also marked them wrong. I scored the backs of them before I painted them because I knew I'd forget which way around they were meant to go, and I still forgot anyway. I got it wrong. Good job. So yeah, that one's done. Throw this back in the car quickly, just to make sure everything still lines up. I've got new hardware for everything, new bolts, except for that one. I think that might be an old one, or the box of nuts and bolts I scrounged out of had a random old one in there. But yeah, that one's not really shiny. Doesn't really matter, you're not going to see it's on the back. So happy with that. Sling it in the car real quick. I'm not going to bolt it up properly because I'll have to take it back out so I can get my seat on it, because the seat's going to have to go on it first because I don't want to scratch the seat. Yeah, put the seat on it first and then it'll go back in the car. Hopefully. I'm going to end up scratching the fuck out of everything when I do this. I guarantee it, and it's going to really wind me up. As long as I know I can get it in after I've painted the interior without scratching it, that would be nice. I'll be happy. I've got new hardware in here as well. And of course my phone instantly ejected itself off of the makeshift stand I had it on. So I missed half of that. But yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter. They're in. I did 2 of the bolts up. They went up really nicely. These ones are quite stiff. I'm going to have to clean these threads. I'm not about to go hammering them in with an impact driver at this time of night because I'm going to wake everyone up. I'm happy with that. I mean, you can't see it in the dark. Grab some light. Does that work? Shit, I bet it works. So you can sort of just about see the pearl. God, this is a great lighting instrument I have here. Yeah, you just about see it in the dark. Yeah, that's what the rest of the car's going to like. All in the inside. The seat mounts will match. They'll look really nice. The seats obviously are green. They'll look quite good. Roll cage and the full interior is going that white. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I'll probably do the other one at some point. I'm not desperate for that one because it's just the passenger seat. I'm happy with that for tonight, just this one. I'll build the other one up. I'll get the seats put on them. That way they're off the roof. I can get the rest of the interior prepped, which roll cage areas like that are going to get knocked and touched that I'm going to be sanding down. I need to get rid of all these nasties because you're going to see all of this when you open the door and you get in the car. You can see all this nastiness. So I'll smooth all this off. I want everything looking nice and tidy and neat. Smooth. So I thought I'd nip out into the garage and quickly get the second seat mount put on a seat. I'm pretty happy with it. It was a bit of a fuck about to try and get it on there though. To be honest, I remember when I put these seats in, they were real difficult to get sat in there nicely anyway, because this seat is way wider than the other one. This is like 440 mil or something like that. and that one's like 400mm or 35mm or something like that, 350mm. This one's a lot wider, so I had to put everything on slack, hence why these aren't actually dead straight. I need to tighten them down a bit more to bend them to the right shape. But yeah, I basically had to put everything in loose. These were loose, so I could fold them in a bit and then sort of shimmied it on there. I had it way too low the first time. I didn't have enough clearance, and I snagged the paint, which I'm a bit pissed off about, but they're on there and I'm pretty happy with them, to be fair. I think they go with the green really well. You can, I mean, when you've got light, proper sunlight on it, you can see it a lot better. The colours go together really nicely. I'm sure once I've done the interior, the rest of the car, it'll look just as nice. Yeah, that's one seat in. It is a bit wonky, but on the actual seat mount, it is straight because these holes where they line up inside the car is different. It will be straight when I put it in there, so anyone watching thinking, what's that dickhead doing? That shit's not even straight. It is straight, that's how it's meant to be. But yeah, so that's one done. Another piece of the puzzle, I took this to work and cheekily did it in the booth as well. Got the strut brace painted, so that's same colour as the interior. Can't really see it real on this light, annoyingly. Looks better in person than on camera. But yeah, so that's done as well. I really need to clean up this engine bay. I'll get round to the engine bay eventually. I need to get a new cam cover because I painted this when I was first an apprentice. It's horrendous. I'll probably do that green, same colour as the car, because the engine bay is going white as well. I need to get a power steering relocation bottle, because when you're ragging this thing around, it's just not happy. It boils the power steering fluid because of where it is. It gets too hot, pump spins too fast. Yeah, it's just a bit of a ball ache, but yeah, so that's done. Strut braces on, I'm pretty happy with that. Now I've just got to do some interior prep, get the other seat in ready for when I've got to take it over to my mates for some welding. Interior prep. I'm going to get a bit more done on the interior. I need to get on with the prep work because I'm going to be getting this painted soon. It's going to be any day now. I haven't got much left to do because I'm mainly just giving everything a little bit of a scuff over. On the roll cage, bits like this, chips and crappy bits, be going over. I want to smooth them off. Stuff you're going to see that you're going to look at when you're getting in and out of the car. I want it to be perfect. So I've got to clean that up. Just give everything else a bit of a loose scuff off. I'm not going to bother really going at the roof. It's mainly just the roll cage. I've pretty much gone over everything else. You could do with a hoover out at some point. It's fucking filthy in here. But yeah, I need to knock down a little bit more on my filler, smooth it off a bit better, get some aerosol on it. And yeah, it's pretty much there. It's pretty much ready. My plan is to direct gloss everything. Do all the interior direct gloss just solid white as my ground coat, instead of actually ground coating it with a water base white and then purling over the top as you're meant to do with a proper 3-stage pearl. Because there's so much in it and it's going to be so awkward, I feel like it's going to be easy if I just direct gloss it, let it dry, and then catch it within the 24-hour window. Literally the next day, just lay my pearl straight over the top and then lacquer everything, seal it in. There'll be quite a lot of product on it, but I'm hoping that means quite well sealed in, covered up, buried. But yeah, so that's the plan. Yeah, better get on with it. Just taking a quick drink break. I didn't realise how battered this roll cage really is. I mean, it's been rattling around in this car for years and around in my garage as well, but the passenger side is just battered. So I'm just going down by hand with a disc, like 120, just shaving off all the chips and the scratches and shit down the bare metal. But it's just like, they're just everywhere. It's unbelievable. I didn't realise how absolutely nailed this thing was. So I've got my work cut out for me, definitely. Just to try and make all the bits you're going to see regularly look decent. But it's hot in there as well. Scrubbing away at that. But the smaller ones will just fill in with the paint when I paint it. I'll have to get rid of the big ones. But the other thing I've got to do is, these are poly windows. I'm no window expert. I've never done them until I done these. I'm an absolute hack of them. The sealer around these windows is horrendous. They leaked like a sieve the first time round, and I just bung loads of sealer in there. Problem is, so I can get to the back of the roll cage, I'm gonna have to take these out without scratching my paint. So I'll have to get these out at some point very carefully. And then I need to find a windscreen guy who can come and take my windscreen out, because I want to do this properly with all the windows out. Just another job, another job on the list of stuff to do. But it's getting there. I'm actually making good progress on it, so I'm happy. Crack back on with it. Yeah, so that's pretty much all the prep done. I'm just gonna stick a skim of dolphin glaze on this patch because it's still a bit rough. I can't actually remember what I did to it for me to warrant put expert in there, but it couldn't have been good. We slapped some dolphin in there, smooth it off a bit, and then that's pretty much me done for this evening. Yeah, cages. I've done all the nasty scaggy bits, and I've given it a good go over. All in the front. I'm pretty happy with that. I'll probably wipe it down this evening and just quickly wash prime all the bits of bare metal because I don't want anything rusting. Unlike the footings that I did for my roll cage, because I sprayed water on them to cool them down, and then I forgot to dry them off, and they've all gone, they've started to rust, but that's all right. I'm going to get some spray on rust prevention stuff for them so they don't rust before I paint it, because that's not good. But yeah, dolphin glaze. This is never going to be perfect, and I'm not trying to get it absolutely perfect because it's going to be going white. You're not going to be able to see a lot of detail anyway. White hides quite a lot of imperfections, luckily. So I've got this pretty close. I'm happy enough with it. It's pretty much there, so that'll do for now. I'll give these bits a clean off, spritz some wash prime on them so they don't rust, and then I'll clean the cage down and give all the bare metal bits on that a quick wash prime in as well, and then I'll call it for the night. I think that'll that'll do it for tonight. I just breathed way too much of that in. Yeah, so I've primed up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I've just wash primed the majority of the bare metal bits. It'll do for now. Yeah, there was a lot more than I thought it was, actually. I need to get the car outside so I could do the actual outside of that section, because I can't open the door to get to it. Oh, I think I'm ending the video there. The next video will be me taking windows out and dragging the car over to get the cage welded in, but coming along. I'm hoping to get it painted in the next month, which would be nice. Bits done now, like the seat mounts, the seats, they're all painted and done and on. So another thing I need to tackle, the list of jobs on this car is never ending, it really is. The next thing I need to tackle is these fuckers in here. I don't have a locking wheel nut key anymore. It disappeared in the ether of owning this car for nearly 10 years and moving it about a whole bunch. So I'm gonna have to weld some sockets onto them and then impact gun them off. But that's all right, because I'm just gonna replace them with normal wheel nuts. Got some wets coming for that set of OZs. I've got so much paint, it's actually ridiculous. But if I've got enough paint left, then I might paint them pearl white, the same as everything else. If not, I'm probably just going to do them like an anthracite grey or something. That's just a set of wets. I really want to, I'm desperate to get these on. There's loads of other stuff I need to do first, like wiring, getting stuff done and in. I need to get another steering wheel with an airbag. I need to wire the indicators back up. I need to get new rear brake calipers. Mine are missing the plates for the handbrake. I put handbrake cables back in. Washer bottle. I need to figure that one out because it doesn't have one anymore. I'm pretty sure you need a washer bottle and washers at work for an MOT. Yeah, we're getting there. Getting there slowly. Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. You can watch more of me just fucking pissing about with this thing, looking like I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you later.